Let's see if this time we can avoid it. Okay, I think I've destroyed all the evidence, right? Good thing we did nothing while I did that. Now you'll never know what happened. Isn't that great? I think we can avoid the problem later. Let's see. If not, we're gonna end the stream again until it works.
Let's get...
Okay, there we are. Very good. I love being from ambiguous country.
Snake, infiltrate...
Probably should have listened to that, eh?
Snake, infiltrate Dr. Strangelove's research lab and either deactivate or destroy the AI. The lab's built into some ancient ruins, so find those first.
There you go. Oh, this thing. So, apparently we have the sneaking suit. I don't know when we got it, but we did. And this thing is practically a cheat. Like, high camera index in many environments, and during movement, which basically makes my footsteps silent. It speeds up my life recovery, but has less main weapon ammo storage. I don't think that'll be a concern. At least it hasn't been yet. I don't know, do we need anything else? No, I think this should be completely satisfactory. Oh, we have briefing files probably.
Selva de la Muerte, huh? Forest of Death. Wouldn't want to get lost here.
Sure wouldn't. But do not worry. I will be your guide.
Happy to hear it.
By the way, Snake, you know much about sloths?
Just the name.
They are amazing. Sloths spend almost all of their lives up in the trees, except for when they have to go to the back room. Plus, they barely eat a thing.
What? How do they survive?
Why do you think they are called sloths? They hardly move, so they hardly burn any energy. They are also able to maintain a low body temperature, lowering their metabolism further and allowing them to survive on very little.
Wouldn't that make it easier for them to get picked off by predators?
They stick to the trees, helping them blend in and stay out of sight. They say there are even some sloths that grow moss when they reach a certain age, like some sort of fairy tale forest hermit, huh?
I knew a great old sniper once. Guess he was even more in tune with nature than I thought.
Old sniper? What are you talking about?
The end.
La Ruinas de Xochiquetzal will be around there. They have not been restored at all, so they may well be covered in plants.
Xochiquetzal?
An Aztec goddess of fertility and beauty.
Hmm.
They say she was always accompanied by birds and butterflies. One theory states she was the mother of the god known as Quetzalcoatl.
That one we know.
Quetzalcoatl.
The Quetzal is said to be an incarnation of Quetzalcoatl, hence its name.
I get it. Well, this place definitely matches the atmosphere of a cloud forest.
Now, it may have seen better days, but that is still a temple, so be sure to show respect when you're inside.
If the mood strikes me.
Well, you've got no one to blame but yourself if Xochiquetzal strikes you down.
Oh no, a goddess of beauty will strike me down with terrifying force. Oh.
The paths there are buried in vegetation. Work with nature to conceal yourself, and you'll be much harder to spot.
A ghillie suit would be perfect here.
In any case, take caution when advancing. Don't wear anything that stands out.
Like
The
a
ruins are
sneaking
a
suit.
labyrinth, so try and keep your bearings.
I could use those walls to stay out of sight.
Once a sniper is spotted, he'll move to another location. You shouldn't stick to the same place either.
Oh, I know. I learned all about that in the Soviet Union.
It is not necessarily a good idea to try to engage a sniper in close quarters combat. Finally, once you've found a place to hide, don't let them take you from behind.
Don't worry. No one sneaks up on me.
That ain't necessarily true. The fundamentals of stealth.
The sneaking suit is a specialized uniform for stealth missions. It provides excellent camo in any stage.
Yeah.
Even better, you won't make a sound when you walk.
Ooh, so I won't need to tiptoe all the time.
And to top it off, it also makes your wounds heal faster. The fabric exerts just the right amount of pressure on your body to help stop bleeding.
Huh. Not a bad little trick.
It's fantastic. Let's see our strength.
Snake, I need your opinion. How strong are the enemy's mercenaries?
They're well trained. They've got more than enough men. Seasoned, too. A lot of them probably saw action in Vietnam. They're a tough bunch. And armed to the teeth. I don't think I've ever seen a mercenary force field that many tanks and attack choppers.
It shows how much cash they have to throw around. And connections. How did they get access to such weapons?
How do you think? They're backed by the one and only CIA.
And here we are. Half of us farmers, and the other half students. Children, even. And weapons. We're so short on guns, we have to steal them from the enemy. As much as I hate to say it, we're always going to be on the defensive.
I know.
And mi viejo. Without him,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if we can win. Can we, Snake?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
But
Amanda,
what?
listen to me. Don't ever let your men hear you talk like that. You're their leader, and a leader has to stand tall, even when times get tough, when it feels like the fear and uncertainty could crush you. You're the one your comrades look to for reassurance. That's what a leader is. Don't forget it.
Snake.
If you're looking for comfort, go find a church. That's all I've got to say.
You are right. I am sorry. I need to pull myself together.
You'll be fine. I know you have it in you.
Thank you, Snake.
It's weird that she's still concerned about this as she's standing on an oil platform. Where we're researching a fucking Metal Gear. Technically. Like, I don't know what she's privy to, but... Hi. Oh, let's do it. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Oh yeah, I forgot. The last thing we took down was a fucking helicopter. Listen to that. Not a single fucking footstep. Absolutely nuts. Selva de la Muerte. Bottom of cliff. And we technically have a shortcut.
Some scouts are really hard to spot because they use grass or dirt to camouflage themselves. They blend right in with the natural surroundings. Snipers and laser sights are a deadly combination.
You say that in reference to... I think I see one there. Okay.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
No one up there for the moment? Oh, hello.
Freeze.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
2 of them are done. Don't see any more. Okay. Good enough, it seems. 2 right there. Let's take the right. I'm starting to not remember these zones. They're clearly wearing ghillie suits.
Freeze.
Okay, that was a regular scout.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
There's a guy right here. Oh. No one heard that. No one at all. thought that was a guy. Someone there. It was a guy. So it wasn't completely fucking out of my mind. Oi, Keem. How's it going? Been stressing me out. Jumped a little bit. Yeah, I did. Yesterday I blew it up. Still took it at like 1% health, but we've got it. Wait. Do that. There's another one there.
Freeze.
They're all shocked when it happens to him.
Fulton recovered a helicopter.
Such a weird
is
system.
complete.
We're almost there. 2 more zones, technically. Probably 1, knowing how this game works. Or even less.
Hey,
Tu m'as trouvé. C'est moi, le loup.
French. Fini de jouer à cache-cache. Dis-moi qui tu es.
Please, do not kill me.
You're no soldier.
I am a tourist.
What's your name?
Please.
What are you doing here?
Cecile. Cosima. Caminada. You're not one of the soldiers? Please, lower your gun. Who are you?
I'm an ornithologist.
A poacher?
The gun's for self-defense. I'm looking for that one rare bird in Costa Rica.
Which one? The quetzal?
Right, the quetzal.
Everyone just fucking believes this bullshit.
They're rare, but they're not covered under the Washington Treaty.
The resplendent quetzal is red listed.
Really? You know your stuff.
I am an ornithologist myself.
Well, we'll have to compare notes later. Here, drink some of this.
It'll restore your psyche. My mate tea that has been researched on my oil platform.
You saved me. They told me this was a paradise. That there were more rare birds here than anywhere else. That there was no war here. That it was safe. They told me it was every birder's dream. But they were wrong.
What happened?
If only I had not recorded that stupid voice.
Voice.
I was trying to capture the quetzal song. Making my way through a thicket, I saw immense runes towering before me.
I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
You're the one who made the tape.
I am loyal to myself.
No?
Who's there?
I was captured by that woman. But she was kind. She gave me food to eat and even bathed me herself each day. But she said I could go home in a month. So whatever you do, don't take off the blindfold. Do so, and you will never leave here.
Guess you didn't listen. How'd you escape?
I waited for an opening. Stole an ID card. They almost caught me, but I managed to elude them.
You made it this far and then succumbed to exhaustion.
I was barefoot, with no supplies. Oh, I am so sorry. I drank it all.
That facility. Did you see anybody else in there?
Well, there was another woman, but I never saw her in person. Because, you know, the blindfold. Oh yes, she often sang.
Sang?
It was such a strange song.
What kind of person was she? Could you tell anything from her voice?
I don't know. I don't even know why I was held a prisoner. They confiscated my equipment, my supplies, my passport, money, everything. The only thing I was allowed to keep were my undergarments, so that I would not be able to escape. And now, I am without even the means to prove who I am. I will not make it home to Paris like this.
In that case, come to our place.
Come over to an
Don't
oil
need a
platform.
passport there. Don't even need a name. If you want to go back to Paris, we'll take you there anytime.
What I want is a shower, a change of clothes, and a cigarette.
I've got a cigar. It's Cuban.
No French cigarettes? I prefer unfiltered.
Fresh out. But come back to my place and you can have
What the fuck is wrong with you? What's more unfiltered than a fucking cigar?
Sounds like heaven.
Close, but not quite. Outer heaven.
It is sounding better all the time.
So, you must have gotten a look at the facility when you escaped, right? What's in there?
Lots of machinery. A big computer, like you would see in a university.
What about the room where you heard the voice? Anybody in there?
I don't know. There was a tube. A large tube in the back. When I approached it, I heard a voice.
What did it say?
Jack. Yes, it simply said Jack over and over.
Jack.
Listen, you've got to get me out of here. I really need a shower.
Wait here. I've still got business to take care of.
What? You're not thinking of going in there, are you? You can't leave me here.
Relax. I'll have some friends pick you up.
Strap the balloon to it.
This is Miller.
One for recovery. A civilian.
Snake, we don't have room for any more civilians here.
Not even for a blonde Parisienne.
A what? So she's, pretty foxy.
See for yourself. If what she's saying is true, I think we've found Paz's friend.
The missing one?
I'm thinking that she's the one that made that tape. Have her listen to it when she gets there.
So she's safe then. Good news.
I'm sure Paz will be glad to hear it.
You bet. Snake, the ruins are just up ahead. Head north.
On my way.
What about me?
Stay put. Ever wonder what it's like to be a bird?
Out through the tree! I wonder what he tied the fucking Fulton to. Because it's a hook. And she's in her underwear. But I guess it's better to not ask questions, is it?
Freeze.
I hate that there's a small delay between when you can switch from Fulton to non-Fulton. It's 2 of you. 3.
What's that noise? The enemy's close! Enemy encounter! Request reinforcements!
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
I'm surprised he saw me.
Start talking.
Come on. Next. That's unfortunate. Oh, for soothing. For the stress of everyday life has grown tremendously.
Freeze. Freeze.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. Well. Go to sleep. And you're already asleep. Let's have a look around. A little side path I could take, I guess. If I didn't mess up. No, it's actually from here, so I would have messed up anyway. Rations, just nothing substantive, you know? I got enough rations, I got a mess hall. Oh, god damn it. A POW. Oh mein Gott. That's quite unfortunate. Leave all these people there. Just spend all those photons like they're fucking candy. Ah, yes. An ID reader in the middle of the ruins. Burp.
What?
Nope. She doesn't want a How coming in.
Open. Damn.
Head for the lab.
Won't open.
Mission complete.
What's wrong with it?
See? Yeah, because it was an alert phase and... Oh. Well, we got 10 out. And a prisoner. Support strike marker. We don't need that. Support supply marker, that's better. And a new versus hop.
Snake?
Huey, Your ID card isn't working. It won't open the lock.
It can't be.
What's going on?
She hates me that much? Strangelove's in charge of authorizing IDs. Sometimes a working card has its privileges removed. Say, if she decides she doesn't like that card's carrier.
You think that's what happened?
Well, I was never exactly her favorite.
Oh,
Well, this could be tricky. The soldiers outside aren't allowed in the lab either, so their cards won't do you any good.
great.
Snake,
Kaz, where's Cecile?
she just got here. Hold on.
She's got a card on her. Yeah.
Nick!
Cecile.
How are you doing, gorgeous?
Wonderful. For a moment, I felt what it must be like to be a bird. It almost made me want to give up my research and get a pilot's license. Did you need something?
You said you'd gotten an ID card, right?
Yes, but it was confiscated when the guards got me.
Who took it? What did he look like?
He had an orange jacket. I cannot recall his face, though.
Yeah, they all look pretty much the same. Where did it happen?
Let me think. Ah, yes! I do remember hearing the song of a nearby quetzal.
Just what I'd expect from a birder.
Would you like to hear it?
Huh? What's that song?
It's my quetzal. I took it with me when I was rescued.
Didn't you say something about them being covered under the Washington Convention?
Just kidding. That was just me. An imitation. An essential skill for any ornithologist. Pretty good, no?
Damn good.
If you want to hear the quetzal song again, just let me know. I can tell you all about the birds of Costa Rica, too.
Oh,
Yeah, will do. Thanks, Cecile.
No. Thank you, Snake. Talk to you soon.
Kaz, did you play that tape for Cecile?
I sure did. It's hers, all right.
Then she must be...
She's not. Cecile says she's never even met Paz.
What?
She's at least 10 years too old.
But...
I'm guessing Paz convinced herself that it was the tape her friend made. But never mind that. Let's go over what we know so far. The ID card is wearing an orange jacket and is in a location where you'll hear Quetzal singing. Find that soldier, retrieve that card.
Never met Paz, has she? Are you ready for like 50 hours of birdsong tapes? I'm fucking ready. Oh. Ah. Cecile Cosima. Come on, this. Oh yes, I forgot. There's a tape with her that is absolutely fucking nuts. Camina des. Cosima Camina des. Oh, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but you will. Oh, you will. PKM? Ah. Magazine rank 2, thank you. I'll pass. People in the brig. That's a lot of stuff. Team Alpha has returned. Have they brought me shotgun shells? No, a cardboard tank. Another cardboard tank. What have you brought? Nope. Ah, these guys have brought me shotgun shells. There we go. The cycle is complete. I'm just, I should put it, training up soldiers. By sending them on, like, shitty missions. And I've made the teams in, I guess, ascending order? So the most advanced ones are last. We got 116. Portable surface to air missile. Sounds great. Walkman is still being developed, so it can contain more than 4 tunes. I wonder if they will insert the functionality to be able to change what song we're listening to. God. Can you believe it? I didn't actually do the fucking... Oh, the staff thing. CEO, what are you good at, Bill? Oh, you're good at intel and making a mess. I'm putting you in intel. Falcon, POW, best at mess hall. Submachine gun with suppressor. Grenade rank 2. Chaff grenade rank 2. Support strike marker. Love box rank 2. Not terribly useful, but sure. What does this do? A bigger cardboard box might be able to fit 2 people, modified to improve durability. We're spending 22,000 on cardboard durability. Mind you. God, I want to see if that tape is available right now. I'm so sure it is. It is such a stupid little thing. Oh, please tell me it is, sir. Okay. No extra ops either. Yeah, it is composite. It's a cardboard alloy, if you will.
Snake, to gain access to the lab, you'll need an ID card. You can get one from a guard in an orange jacket stationed in an area where you can hear Quetzal singing. To get the ID card from the soldier, do a body check. You've got to get inside that lab before the AI gets shipped out. Get a move on.
Okay. Let's see if it's in the briefing files. Please tell me it is. Okay, we'll listen to some tapes first. You know, soothe the mind.
Scouts are outfitted with camouflage to help them hide. Some of them look kind of weird, like they've got seaweed growing all over them.
Ah, ghillie suits.
Not much difference between them and any other scout in terms of combat ability, but it does make them harder to spot.
I'm sure it does.
You've come across these before?
Yeah, the Soviet Union. The first time, it took me a full hour to find the guy and take him out. Kaz, do you know what they shine?
Shine? Like how?
Like, from their heads.
Their heads?
How about their hair? Do they have a lot of it?
What are you talking about? How the hell would I know?
How about a parrot? Did anybody hear a parrot squawk?
A parrot? Look, Snake, you're talking to the wrong guy. I mean, Cecile's the bird expert. Wait a second, what am I saying? You're not making any sense to begin with.
Never mind. It's a long story. I'll figure it out another way. Forget about it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, we've already lost too many good people to these surprise encounters. Make sure you don't end up like one of them.
Oh, Ted, you're gonna have so much fun.
You can steal items from soldiers by putting them to sleep or knocking them out and then doing a body check. Get close to the unconscious soldier and press the action button when you see the icon.
I know how it's done.
Or you can sneak up on them from behind and do a hold-up. It also works if the soldier's near death. Keep in mind, though, if you wait too long, you'll have a dead soldier instead of a dying one. And you can't do a body check if you're holding the Fulton recovery device either. So don't try.
Paz has nothing. Amanda has nothing. Chico has geographical info on the ruins.
Did you see a Quetzal snake?
Yep.
What do you think?
Yep.
Did it look like a snake?
Huh? No, it didn't look like a snake.
Oh, really? Must be different from the Quetzalcoatl then.
Quetzalcoatl.
A winged snake from the Mayan and Aztec legend.
A winged snake.
Weird, right? I bet it's you and May. Amanda and everybody says Quetzalcoatl is a Quetzal in the form of a god. But there's no way anybody mistake a snake for a bird. I think the legend of Quetzalcoatl came first. Somebody saw it and adopted it as their god before they saw the Quetzal. After that, somebody saw a bird that looked like the image of the god, and so they named it Quetzal.
You mean it happened the other way around?
Well, if you ask me, the Quetzalcoatl was probably a pterosaur that survived. I mean, it's got wings and it's a reptile, so it probably looks kind of like a snake, right? Pterosaurs live on in Africa even
Yes,
today.
Chica.
They're called the Congamato and the Elitsiao. So
Yeah.
it makes sense that there'd be pterosaurs on the American continent too, and that they survived until the Mayan and Aztec eras.
Wow. Lucky for us, they're not still around today.
Who says they aren't? The dinosaurs supposedly died out 65 million years ago, and the Aztec civilization only rose about 600 years ago. If they managed to survive 65 million years, surely they couldn't be wiped out in 600.
Did you hear the part about the plesiosaur? Because we're going to hear about something called a Congamato. Thank you, Chica.
Pterosaurs survive today in the African countries
No, it's not a
of
plesiosaur?
Cameroon and Congo.
Oh,
Each tribe calls them by
what
a
a
different
thrill.
name, like Congamato or Litsiao.
There sure are a lot of dinosaurs running around the Congo.
Well, a lot of the land hasn't been settled by humans yet. They've survived all this time, just undiscovered by man. But they're finding fossils in America too. This one they found 3 years ago in Texas had a wingspan of more than 12 meters. If I saw a gigantic pterosaur like that, I'd probably call it a god too. Yup, I'm sure that's what the Quetzalcoatl really is.
good on you. Good on you for having beliefs or something. Which one is it? Let's see if it's... Okay, I think that's the one. We'll get there. I'll save it for last.
That was some escape you made from Strangelove's lab.
Security inside was not so tight. The door to my room was locked from the outside,
Don't you speak
of course,
about tight woman.
but she took off the blindfold at bath time, so she could wash my hair.
Huh. Pretty luxurious treatment for a prisoner.
Wasn't it? She wouldn't undo the handcuffs, but she washed my body for me instead. And with such gentle care.
Why'd you run away? Didn't she say you could go home in a month? If your escape attempt failed, you'd be in greater danger than before.
I was supposed to be giving a presentation on the distribution of Costa Rican bird species at a conference. The date was approaching quickly. So, I pretended I had to use the toilet and made my escape. I found an ID card and searched everywhere for my equipment and my tape. But a soldier saw me. It was a miracle I managed to get away. There was no time to find the tape. I do not care about the conference. I am lucky enough to still be in one piece.
You bounce back quick.
You don't?
Not sure. I try not to dwell too much on the past, but...
Then don't. There is no point. I'm so glad to be out of there. I never felt safe, you know?
Tell me about it.
Well, I think she's interested in women. And I think she took a fancy to me.
Oh, well, that's,
Besides, it is much nicer here.
Nice, have you noticed the color of her hair?
Was it just the two women in the lab?
Most of the time, we...
It sprouts from the brain.
And one of them, you only heard her voice, right?
Yes, that is correct. Such a wonderful voice.
And she's also a
Sent
bird
chills up
head.
my spine.
What was the other woman like?
Don't even think about it. She has not the slightest interest in men.
No, it's part of my mission to...
Only teasing. Let me think. I believe she was in her 30s. Pretty, with a good sense of style, but austere in her tastes. A very unusual woman.
And she was doing research on AI.
AI? So that is what she was up to. You know, she did say something interesting. That people should not be going into space. That it is too dangerous.
An automated control system for rockets, then.
She said something about wanting to get closer to her dying wish. I think she must have been talking about an old lover.
Lover? You mean another woman?
Huh, my! Aren't we curious about women and other women? You want to hear the terrible things she tried to do to me?
That's not what I meant.
It's all right. You can be honest.
You two seem to get along awfully well together.
No, not at all.
I think you're hiding something.
Never mind. Aren't you supposed to be looking for the Quetzal? Here, I'll demonstrate its call for you.
I knew it.
I can't say there's nothing entirely unappealing about a blue-eyed Parisian blonde looking at me for many minutes as I listen to tapes about Quetzals.
Let's go over this one more time. First, I need an ID card to get into the lab.
That is correct. From the outside, it looks like any other rune. But on the inside, it is a state-of-the-art research facility.
And your ID card got taken away from you by some guy in an orange jacket.
Exactly. I had a Quetzal singing nearby. It has not been that long since it happened.
Yeah, and that bird has been chained to its
It could be
post.
tricky if he's out on patrol, but if he's a stationary sentry, you don't think the Quetzal's moved?
Its nest is probably nearby. I do not think it will go away anytime soon.
Good. I'll get on looking for that soldier.
If you forget what it sounds like, I will do the call for you again.
Please don't.
Just give me a call anytime you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot of birds. Oh shit, that's a lot of birds. Shit.
Let me get this straight. You were in Costa Rica
Sit
as
tight,
a
boys.
bird watcher?
We'll be here for a
Yes,
while.
I was. Not for pleasure, though. I am a researcher, after all.
Sure you are.
I am studying the distribution of Latin American bird species. With today's compact cassette tape recorders, even a woman like me can carry her recording equipment by herself. But it was a mistake to come alone.
Even so, there sure are a lot of wild birds in Costa Rica.
Aren't there? Over 800 different species. Said to be more than 10% of all living bird species on Earth. How many can you name, Mr. Ornithologist?
Hey, I was just trying not to scare you.
You should at least have a basic knowledge of Costa Rica. How about this? I will give you a thorough education, Mr. First-time Ornithologist.
Okay. Start by telling me about the Quetzal.
Please don't be curious. Oh no, there's more. Listen, Ice, you lack the perspective to truly appreciate this valuable knowledge, and she is passing down to you. Now we're gonna listen to Cassette Densuke.
Cecile, what's that machine you said you used to make those recordings of yours? Cassette, something or other.
He says,
A cassette recorder, or a cassette densuke, as they say in Japan.
Yeah, that. What is that thing anyway?
A portable recording device released last year by a Japanese company, Sony. It uses compact cassettes, making it far lighter than open-reel machines. It still weighs 5 kilograms, but the exercise won't kill me.
Ha!
It is user-friendly too. All the buttons have markings on them, allowing you to operate it without looking at it. Can you imagine missing the shot of a lifetime simply because you blinked?
Oh, that would be devastating. But where'd they come up with Densuke? Sounds like a Japanese name.
Allow me to field that one.
Oh, you're here too?
Densuke is a nickname that comes from the name of an old manga character.
Oh. Was he some recording nerd too?
Don't give me that. Recording atmospheric noises is an exhilarating art. There's nothing like capturing the real world in action on tape. It's just like taking pictures with a camera, only with a microphone instead of a viewfinder.
Oh, sure.
Listen to a tape with your eyes closed, and the scene just bursts to life in your mind's eye. Tell him, Cecile.
Absolutely. When I listen to the sounds of the birds in my apartment, it is like I am back in the forest where I recorded them.
See? She's a Parisienne. She knows what's chic.
If you say so.
And what do you like to record, Monsieur Miller?
Me? Steam locomotives, no question.
He's into train
The roar of
spotting.
the engine, the throaty steam whistle. More animal than machine. Don't get me started. Steam locomotives are a dying breed in Japan. I wouldn't mind going back for a bit and making some new tapes while I still can.
You are less civilized than I thought.
Less civilized?
I detest those beasts. The noise frightens off all the birds. Then there is the smoke. I much prefer the peace and quiet of the forest.
Cecile, wait. That came out wrong.
Sure it did.
Miller trying to get some. Oh, he wants to go to Paris. Oh. But yeah, I will deny the existence of the Sony Walkman because it was developed in-house on my platform called Outer Haven. We're currently making the Walkman Rank 2, which will contain not 5, but 10 songs. And you will be able to move forwards and backwards, probably, maybe. I deny the existence of any other products able to play portable cassettes.
All right. What do you want to know about Quetzals?
Give me the basics. Something that'll help me find one.
Okay then. First of all, as I'm sure you remember, the Quetzal's wings and back are emerald green, a dazzling blend of viridian fading into blue. Its belly is brilliant red, and its tail feathers are white. Such a gorgeous bird. Also, the male has 2 long decorative feathers, but only during breeding season. Among birds, males are usually more beautiful than females.
Like a peacock's tail.
Yes, just like that. It is interesting to note that while their bodies are only 40 centimeters long, many quetzals reach over a meter in length when you include their decorative plumage. Quetzals typically build their nests by making holes in dead trees with their beaks, about 3 to 4 meters above the ground. They are omnivorous and eat everything from nuts to lizards.
Where can I find one?
Their habitat stretches across the entire tropical cloud forest. You may end up having to rely on its song to find one.
Good to know.
I will do an imitation. Listen
No.
closely.
Oh, God.
Hey, not bad.
Shall I do a chica next? Cluck, 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 buck, buck, buck.
No thanks. That's enough.
Cuz, where's
Are
the
you
C4?
sure? How about
Cuz!
a monkey?
Cuz!
Yeah, don't need that either.
Oh, all right then.
Oh no. Please don't tell me every single one of them is gonna have a sub-tape.
You said you could do a monkey call.
No,
Yes? Want to hear it?
Yeah, I won't be able to get it off my mind until I do.
don't encourage
All
her.
right. Here it is then.
That's pretty good.
I can do others too, like a sheep.
I'm
a
pretty sure
deer.
I've heard that fucking...
Wow. What about a pig? That's uncanny.
Oh, I can do a rabbit as well.
A rabbit? Rabbits make noises?
Certainly, but they are very faint, so perhaps only someone who has owned one would recognize them.
I see. So, what do they sound like?
Listen very carefully.
Okay. Seriously? Rabbits sound like that.
I assure you they do. Listen again.
No.
Never heard a rabbit do that before.
They do. I swear.
This is fucking hysterical. I wish I was dead. Listen, this is very serious.
Costa Rica is the
We're
home
building
to
a
many
mercenary
hummingbirds
group.
as well. The people here call them
She is a valuable asset.
Colibri, huh?
hummingbirds are the world's smallest birds.
She will be
Although
giving
they
us
can
intel
vary
on the
from
field.
Species to species,
Specifically
most are
about
around 10
birds.
centimeters in length.
We
and
need
the
everyone we
smallest,
can get.
No more than 5.
Budget's tight.
It is amazing to think that something so small can still be a fully developed bird.
I think a bird that tiny would get mistaken for a bug.
And she's hot, okay? We
Actually,
don't have enough
they
chicks
are
on the
often
fucking
mistaken
platform.
for
Men are getting
sphinx
restless.
moths. The little darlings feed on flower nectar, and their beaks
We just can't keep
long
Amanda
and
doing the
thick
rounds.
helps them drink up the nectar. They beat their wings far faster than any other bird. The smallest ones over 70 times a second. Can you imagine?
What for?
They hover in midair while they suck their nectar. They can even fly straight backwards.
Hovering. Like a helicopter. That's why Amanda and her unit called that chopper Colibri.
I think it is an insult to the birds to give their names to weapons. Don't you?
Don't ask me. Ask the birds how they feel.
That's a
about
real
it.
man's answer. Don't give him an edge. Remember what fucking Uncle Voodoo told you. If she offers you sex, you say, suck my fucking dick. And then eat my shit. In that specific order.
Have you ever heard of the mannequins?
Never.
Unbelievable! You came all the way to Costa Rica and you've never even heard of them?
I didn't come here to look at...
Mannequins are known for their beautiful courtship dances. The orange-colored mannequin is said to live on the Pacific side, the white-bearded mannequin on the Caribbean side, and the long-tailed mannequin is in the Central Basin. The long-tailed mannequins are especially distinctive.
What's special about them?
First, each young male picks an older male to teach him how to dance. Then, teachers and pupils all get in a group and dance for the females. However, only the teachers get paired off with females. The pupils practice their technique for 7 years before striking out on their own and finding their own pupils.
I guess it takes time to get good at anything. Whether it's dancing or soldiering.
Mannequins always have plenty to eat. Apparently, that is why they have so much free time to practice dancing.
Unlike us, obviously.
Boss, I think we need a dance class on the platform. The men really need something to do with their free time.
Another well-known bird of the cloud forest is the three-wattled bellbird.
Waddled? What the hell's a waddle?
It is just like your beard, Snake.
What?
It is a piece of flesh that hangs down from its chin.
Yes, just like
Kind of like whiskers, but not made of hair.
A hanging piece of flesh.
Oui, and it only grows on males.
Nothing more important to a man than his beard. So, these birds are in the cloud forest too?
They are normally found in the lowland rainforests, but they migrate into the highland cloud forests during breeding season. What the three-wattled bellbird is best known for, though, is its loud call. It makes these metallic bong and ding sounds, hence the name bellbird. It hardly sounds like a bird at all. Even an expert bird caller like me cannot do it justice.
Oh, doesn't sound like I'll be mistaking it for a quetzal.
God. Every day we stray further from fucking God. She's just unrelenting. Let's just bang these out, come on.
Do
We need
you
to
know
stay
the
awake.
national
We
bird
need to
of
endure.
Costa Rica?
These out, come on.
Honestly, and you call yourself an ornithologist. The national bird of Costa Rica is the clay-colored robin. It's a plain-looking brown bird found throughout the country.
Why'd they make it the national bird then? Are there all kinds of better-looking birds like the quetzal?
Ah, the clay-colored robin has the most exquisite song. And I think it is part of the Costa Rican national character to choose a bird everyone knows and loves over prettier ones.
Somehow these people don't strike me as being very Latin.
Speaking as an ornithologist, I am rather happy with that choice. Not all birds have to be pretty. Oh, and just so you know, the quetzal is the national bird of Guatemala.
Ah, yes. What about Nicaragua? What about...
The scarlet macaw and the great green macaw are also representative birds of Costa Rica. Macaws are a type of parrot, enormous, stately birds.
Macaw. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
But of course you have. You are an ornithologist, no?
Stop it.
So, tell me, where do macaws live in Costa Rica today?
Oh, come on now.
I am only teasing you. Macaws live not in the cloud forests, but in the rainforests on the Pacific side of Costa Rica. In the past, they were a common sight all across the country. But lately, the population has decreased dramatically. One possible cause is the pesticide sprayed to facilitate large-scale banana cultivation.
Evicted from their own land, huh?
Thankfully, conservation efforts have been gaining some momentum lately.
Okay, we're done with the birds. Now let's talk about France.
Did you live in Paris your whole life before coming here?
Ah, yes. It is my favorite city. Paris is the world capital of art and culture. It has the latest fashion, the best cuisine, and the most elegant, refined people. The beauty of the Champs-Élysées at night is almost unearthly. The name comes from Elysium, the name of paradise in Greek mythology. Heaven, in other words.
Must be nice for some people. Not for me.
Are you saying the cultured life does not appeal to you?
I'm saying I never had a chance to lead one. Not that it appealed to me anyway.
You prefer war?
I don't like war. Life outside heaven just suits me better.
That is a hard way to live. But if you do ever come to France, I will show you around Paris. Then you will see what heaven on earth is really like.
Help. Someone help me. I can't even... Oh, there it is.
Heaven on earth, huh? The only image I have of France is the Foreign Legion.
Ah, that is how you view France?
What do the French think of them?
It is a difficult question.
I just saw a tweet that says sometimes not even a lot of spaghetti can snap Luigi out of his depression. That's
so French
me!
citizens won't get hurt.
You are right.
When I have to listen to Peace Walker
tapes. Why
tapes.
it was created. But I understand that along with service comes benefits, such as French citizenship and permanent residency. Those who join are all given an equal chance, regardless of race, religion, education, social status, or national origin. So it can be a godsend for people from poor countries.
A way for the have-nots to live a decent life. I guess that's not so different from MSF. There's one other image I have of France. The national anthem.
La Marseillaise. Not everyone is a fan, of course.
Oh, to armed citizens. May an impure blood water our furrows thing, eh?
The song was composed right after the French Revolution. Fearing what the tide of the revolution represented, the ruling classes in neighboring countries applied all kinds of pressure on the young government. La Marseillaise became the anthem of the volunteer armies that sought to protect constitutional rule against that pressure.
And they couldn't do that without armed force.
Oui, I agree. Some parts are a little belligerent. But we must not forget that if it were not for them, France would not be the democracy it is today.
I don't know. Maybe that's the secret. Who knows?
Have you ever seen The Umbrellas of Cherbourg?
Ah, yes.
A movie? No, never seen it.
No? It came out 10 years ago.
I guess that means everyone has seen it by now.
Catherine Deneuve. She's so beautiful in it. And the music.
That's probably a real one, though.
The colors.
Is everything that has to do with movies.
Takes place in the
Kojima games.
of Cherbourg.
That was a beachhead in Normandy.
It is set back when young men were conscripted to fight in the Algerian War.
The French government called the conflict a public order operation in northern Africa.
I was still a little girl then, but I can clearly remember one of my friend's older brothers going off to fight.
Yeah, national service is required in France.
The war splits up two young lovers. Director Jacques Demy's lyrics and Michel Legrand's music tore at my heart. I will never forget its wonderful melodies.
Are you okay?
It changes lives, changes fates. War is not a good thing.
For some reason, it strikes a chord to hear that coming from someone like you.
I can't diss that. That's actually alright. That's fine. But the Day of the Jackal.
Speaking of the Algerian War of Independence, you ever hear of the Day of the Jackal?
Ah, you mean the novel that was made into a movie last year? The OAS, a militant French underground group, plots to assassinate de Gaulle, hiring a hitman known as the Jackal. Readers know that de Gaulle was not killed, but it is still so exciting. If someone was going to try to eliminate me, I would hope they would be
God,
as
I'd
thorough as the
eliminate you in a
Jackal,
heartbeat.
to know everything about me without me suspecting a thing.
Oh, yeah?
I wonder if my birds feel the same way.
I wonder.
Okay, now we have earned the tape. The important one. The one I hyped up before. I hope this is the one. Otherwise, this will all be in vain.
Never heard the name Cosima before. Then again, I don't know many people from France. Is it a common name?
No, not that common.
Pay attention.
Wagner's second wife was named Cosima Francesca Gaetana Wagner.
Huh.
You know, Kojima is a common last name in
Yes!
Japan.
Kaz.
It's just funny how, I'm part Japanese and Cecile's middle name is so close to Kojima. It feels like destiny unfolding.
You think so?
Oui, oui. That's a beautiful name you have. Cecile Cosima Caminades. Wait a second. Cecile Cosima Caminades. Cosima Caminades. Hey, that's close to
Close to what?
your name. It sounds almost like the sentence Kojima Caminandes in Japanese.
And what does it mean, s'il vous plaît?
Well, kami is the word for God in Japanese. Nandesu, well, it's hard to explain, but placed after God, it would turn the sentence into is God.
Okay. So?
Kojima is God. Cecile's name is a message. I don't believe it. Kojima is God. Kojima is God.
Kaz.
There you go. That's the one. We earned it. We persevered. There's another one where they scream it in unison, but I don't know where it is. Or maybe it's not even a tape. I don't know. But we're done with tapes now. Oh. There we go. And now we gotta find the one that has the Quetzal sound, which we heard all 3 times. Find the guy with the orange jacket.
There's supposed to be a Quetzal singing close to where your target is located. Keep your ears open.
No one close, right? Not by the looks of it. Did this one go there? Quickly. What's your move?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed.
Ignore all
onboard
the items
helicopter.
scattered on the floor. Oh, don't you come in here. You stay there, sir. There's one on my right as well. Guessing.
Freeze.
Good enough. I should probably be a little bit more selective,
Fulton
eh?
recovery helicopter is complete.
Freeze.
Fulton, everything that's not tied to the ground is the philosophy that we should appropriate.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Okay. One POW down. There's one there. It's to the left.
Freeze.
I love the sneaking suit. It's so rad.
If you forget what a Quetzal sounds like, give Cecile a call on the radio. She'll remind you.
I'm just gonna, like, get everyone on the ground and pat them down. Thank you. I don't think I even need to remember what a Quetzal sounds like.
Freeze.
Get on the ground! Alright. Good enough. I think we can move on.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Oh, I didn't even need to be in the zone. Okay, that's... Wait.
The soldier carrying the ID card is supposed to be wearing an orange jacket.
Is he supposed to be in the zone? Because I think I've gotten all the people in here already. Let's have a look. It says go up. Okay. Do they respawn? Thankfully, no.
You can't get into the lab without an ID card. Go back and find one.
So I'm not completely out of my mind. Did that just replenish my silencer? think it did. You know? Thank me later, speedrunners. It's free QA. Is what it is.
Once you know which soldier has the ID card, do a body check. To do a body check, first knock the soldier out, or put him to sleep, or hold him up. That works too.
Come on. Oh, this is it.
Is somebody there?
Thank you for telling me where you are.
Freeze. Freeze.
Okay. Nothing I can spot.
Freeze.
Okay. Almost stepped on him.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Okay, we've got one more. Better make sure we save it.
We're counting on you, boss. Make sure you don't kill the soldier when you do your body check.
I don't think he's around here, is he? Yeah, I think that's all of them. I think it might be a while. Or... I think he might be here. That tune sounds awfully like a Quetzal.
Freeze.
It's not him.
Freeze.
walking around holding people up. Where could our man possibly be? Let's see if he's on the hillside. To which we now have access because we blew it up.
Freeze.
It's kind of weird, but okay.
Wait. Freeze.
There he is.
Can't be imagining things.
Snake, pick it up. You're carrying too much stuff. You gotta drop something before you pick up a new item. Open the item window. Choose the item you want to drop, and press the X button to drop it.
I have too much soda in my pockets, Kaz! Too much. Okay, so that kind of saves us a little bit of time, doesn't it? The fact that we got that key card. Now let's see if these guys are still lying on the ground. Yep. Very nice. Hopefully no surprises. Think we're good to go. Should be all clear from now on. I'm just gonna stand up and run. Oh no. Oh no, I just got disoriented. Help. To the right. There we are. It's good that we have maps for these areas too. Kind of unnecessary, but every once in a while. God, I love my silent footsteps. They're so bad. It's so weird when it decides to. I think it's like a pressure sensitivity thing again. Kojima just loves that. Maybe a hard press is what we more need. There we are. Ka-chink.
Excellent. It's open.
Look at that. Fantastic. I guess that's to be continued, or are we doing this now? Nope.
might you be?
You. Dr. Strangelove, I presume.
I've been waiting, Snake. Yes, waiting without joy or pleasure. Waiting for the one I despise.
Don't move!
Don't move? You men and your guns. You all say the same thing. I suppose you're here to destroy my research. Yes, I know. Just as I know what you did 10 years ago. Go on. Kill me like you killed her. Kill me like you killed the boss. Kill me!
What exactly do you...
Come on, Snake. Or should I say Big Boss? That filthy title given you as reward for murder. Do you still wear it with pride? You chose a shadowy country over the mentor who made you what you are. You brought despair to good soldiers everywhere. You used the pretext of a mission to kill a true hero. Is that what you call loyalty? Answer me!
The boss.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
She betrayed America. She stole a Davy Crockett and then defected to the other side. She used an American nuclear weapon to attack Soviet territory. The only way for Washington to prove its innocence to Moscow was to eliminate the traitor themselves. The boss's death was the only thing that could have prevented all-out nuclear war.
Is that what you call the truth?
It's the truth as it was told to me.
So the truth is that you sullied the reputation of your mentor, the woman you loved most in this world, before you buried her.
It was my mission.
Huh. So that's the conclusion you came to in order to live with yourself.
What's the boss to you?
I'm the one she abandoned when she left this world. I won't rest until I get answers from the woman I loved. You and I are the same. We are the walking dead. Would you like to meet her?
The boss is gone.
Not so fast. You'd like to meet her, wouldn't you? I can arrange it. You took her life. I gave it back.
You what?
Care for a sniff? It's only snuff. You're a cigar man, aren't you? Well, there's no smoking in there, so if you want to meet her, you'd best partake now.
Oh, and you just go and...
Follow me.
Mm-hmm.
This is my baby, my morpho butterfly. It's neither pupa nor cocoon, but an imago. A complete individual, in the fullest sense of the word.
Is someone there?
Boss.
We have a visitor. I'll introduce him. Don't try anything foolish. As long as we're in here, I can reduce you to carbon at the press of a button.
Who are you? A maiden. A warfighter.
Boss. Is that you?
I call it the mammal pod.
Mammal pod?
For my participation on the project, I demanded access to all information on the boss. Everything the CIA had. Her personal history, military records, physiological data, correspondence, the files for every operation she took part in, every decision she ever made at every possible turn, what she took and what was taken from her pain and her pleasure, her joy and sorrow, her life and death, and yes, even you.
Why would you do that?
Coldman sought an MAD-based AI that would deliver an effective retaliatory strike against the most appropriate target in response to a nuclear attack from a hypothetical adversary. An unmanned device to act as a deterrent capable of making the decisions and taking the actions that human beings cannot. I therefore concluded he required a cool, calculating machine programmed to inflict swift, sure, and utter annihilation upon the enemy. No retaliation. But he took it upon himself to come up with a different answer. He said he needed the thought patterns of the very finest rational mind, one that thought on a global scale, took both past and future into consideration, and reached the best decision, no matter how painful.
And that's why you asked for everything they had on the boss.
It was the logical thing to do. I knew of only one person who could be entrusted with the fate of the entire human race.
What's your real goal here?
To clear her name. Why was a legendary hero forced to betray her country? Why was she targeted for assassination by you, her most beloved disciple? I have no use for fabrications. I want the truth. The boss's last will. You must be dying to know yourself.
No. No. She abandoned her country. Abandoned us all.
Really? You think you understand her feelings?
You're trying to recreate the boss's last will. Is that it?
Why don't you ask her yourself, Jack?
Jack? What? Jack? Boss? Jack? Boss? Jack! Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Boss? Go home! No,
Complete your mission, Snake. Extinguish that noble soul once again, if you can.
Literally a fucking horror game at this point. It's a fantastic fucking cutscene, though.
Jack! Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home. Why did you come back?
For a long time. There is nothing left inside him now.
Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
I may no longer be able to bear
You better stay alive from now on.
Commence the operation.
Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
You're a soldier. All that's left for you to take.
I don't know if these actually give you any parts.
Boss anymore. Go home. Go home. I'm not your boss anymore. Go home.
Your clothes stay on my family. I may no longer be able to bear children.
What is this? This response? Oh God! Discontinue!
I think there's a thing you can do there too. We might have to replay this eventually, see if I'm right.
I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
Not true.
There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
Huh? I didn't do it.
As we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
That's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack. defecting to the Soviet Union. Jack, you can't come with us.
Oh, that's such a fabrication, though. Clearly she has no idea whenever that happened. You have no idea. Oh! Grass lilies! We doing it? We so are. Chrysalis! There we go. To be continued. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum. 24 minutes, jeez. I guess if you skip the cutscenes, it's better. And I messed up on the cutscene interaction bonus. Ah! I'm crying! 11 people got out. And now we're back to Mother Base Management. M16, no thank you. Walkman rank 2? Oh, finally. Lots of people in the brig. Alright, let's do that first. Team Alpha returned. Okay. Finally, some shells. Just what I wanted. I think we can afford to send them to some better missions now, eh? Alright. Let's see if anything comes up. I saw a spreadsheet of what those missions give you, and it's not terribly interesting. Like, there's a 10-20-ish% to get some particularly good items, but outside of that, not terribly. Intel or medicine? There's a C in R&D, C in combat. I think we can auto-assign the rest. I usually wouldn't auto-assign anything but pure ease. But I think we're doing alright. Got these people there. Keep that in trade for now. Not that it's completely necessary. He's good at R&D. I guess that's fine. Not that it's ever going to unlock anything. M10 with a suppressor, chef. Combined items. Got a love box almost done. Can spend some money. Let's make chaff. There we go, GMP's alright for now. How about parts? Did that contribute anything? Let's have a look. No. Doesn't seem so. Those are the colored parts that we get off. Yeah. I think we just have like 100 on that. 3 sets. Okay. We are gonna get some new ones. Like, right now. So maybe I'll start grinding a little bit. Get whatever we need. Fulton recovery. Extra op. Time limit 7 minutes.
Let's get this mission.
Should be alright. Especially with stealth suit and all. Where is this?
Your current objective is to retrieve the researchers.
Freeze.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Anything in here? No.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard.
Oh, the frontal freeze. Oh, my favorite. There we go. Par excellence.
Great job.
And we got an S rank, so I don't have to do it anymore. Fantastic. Hobby magazine layout. More magazines that I will never use. I haven't used one in any video game. Because I just like the tactile feel of not distracting anyone and still clearing rooms. I've never done it in 2, I've never done it in 3. There's some cool stuff you can do, but it's super situational. Super magazine. Okay, we got some design specs. That's what we kind of needed. Okay. Okay, we have some deaths, which is unfortunate. What do we have? Ooh, that's a pretty good one. Ostrich. Skills decoy. Easily targeted by enemies. When targeted by enemies, psyche and defenses increase. Okay. Great Dane, POW. I'm just gonna start auto-assigning them. Analyze a rank 3. That's very good. Do we have the money for it though? We do. Super magazine, there you go, and strike. It's gonna have to wait a bit. Okay. Now we can go fight a chrysalis, which means we get to get naked. I don't remember that chrysalis fight as good as I remember the pupa. So, you know.
Snake, that's the chrysalis weapon Huey was referring to. You know what to do.
Do I? Okay, kinda do.
Apparently, each part of an AI weapon is connected to a memory board inside the AI pod. Destroying a part will release the lock on the memory board. After that, climb in the pod and you'll be able to grab whichever boards you've unlocked. Only thing is, any parts you destroy can't be collected and reused, so you'll have to decide which is more important.
I do not know if I recall such large ruins being there.
Well, didn't you say there's a lot we don't know about Costa Rica's ancient civilizations? You talked about some giant stone balls, too. What are those?
Oh, the stone spheres of Costa Rica? They are an assortment of giant spheres carved from stone that were discovered in the jungles of Costa Rica about 50 years ago.
What's so special about that?
What if I told you some of them are nearly perfect spheres, and that they were carved out of granite, which is quite a hard substance?
Could be good for laying a trap. And if they're spherical, they roll easily, too.
Snake!
Big stone balls.
El Colibri may be powerful, but he can be defeated. Looks like you have a lot of places to hide there. Remember your fight with the other chopper. Guerrilla tactics will be key.
Only this one's got a few more aces up its sleeve.
Yes, it might try to crush you by taking out the pillars. Also, watch out for the smaller craft that abducted Chico. The Chico Libri.
Chico Libri?
It means son of Colibri. If it gets you, you'll just have to wriggle your way out. You might get away if you're lucky.
I'd rather not have to take that chance.
Indeed. That would be best.
Chico Libre. Sure, whatever. Huh?
Being an unmanned vehicle, the Chrysalis can perform extreme G-force maneuvers that standard aircraft can't. It'll be difficult to counterattack once it's coming at you. I should mention that it's also equipped with a railgun.
What?
A weapon that fires rounds using electromagnetic force in lieu of gunpowder.
Wait, an electric weapon?
Not exactly. The rounds themselves are conventional shells. It creates force by running an electric current through a magnetic field. Fleming's left-hand rule. Didn't they teach you that at school?
Not at mine.
Oh. Anyway, as the
do something
railgun
like that,
uses electromagnetic force,
depending on
it
which
needs
way
to
the induction
charge
is,
before
as a
firing.
current.
Once you see it starting to
remember it.
charge, take immediate evasive action. Also, as with the pupa, destroying the AI will put the unit out of commission. Do enough damage and it'll have to land. Use that opportunity to get in the AI pod. Wait too long and it'll start to repair itself. Be sure to shoot the hatch the moment it lands.
I think I can handle that.
Okay, and Cecile doesn't want any of this.
What's wrong, Kaz? You sound beat.
Yeah, The problems never seem to end around here.
You should take a break. Share a cup of mate with the other guys. It'll give you a chance to connect with them.
I wonder if Che and his men ever sat around and drank mate.
I bet they did. Che was famous for his love of the stuff.
Oh, man, whoever thought of this was a genius. You can put it in a gourd and carry it around, and there's a special straw with a filter attached so you can drink it any time.
That's not all. It's full of essential vitamins and minerals, too. Nice to have in a guerrilla war when food is short.
Yeah. Wish I had a chance to share some with the blonde Parisienne when I was out hiking.
Well, how do you know about that?
It takes a thief. Or should I say it takes a snake to know one. Snake.
Okay. Ooh, we're living dangerously. Oh, just about there. Who's got it?
Did you, give that letter to Dr. Strangelove?
Didn't have a chance.
No.
Why not? I gave it to you for a reason. It's highly important information.
Sorry. I didn't exactly have an opportunity to play postman.
Well, next time you see her, you make sure she gets it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Better for you if she doesn't.
Snake!
What?
Tell me you didn't read the letter.
No.
You did!
I mean, you never know what kind of information could affect the outcome of an operation, right? So
you read the letter, after I specifically told you not to.
What do you expect people to do when you tell them not to read something?
I thought I knew you, Snake. I thought I could trust you. But now I see I was wrong.
Look, I'm sorry.
Phantom pain intensifies.
You see in her.
Well, I wouldn't expect a barbarian who opens other people's private correspondence to understand.
Fine then. Deliver it yourself.
Huh? What? No way. I could never...
You've got a long way to go, Huey.
You got him. Okay. Mission prep. We go from... Where is it? Yeah, just naked.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. The PKM. How different is that? It's pretty much the same, innit? One's Russian, one's not. The American one's lighter. Surface to air missile? Oh yeah. But it's only 5. Let's try it out. Oh, it's already rank 3. Let's get the throwable variety. Try chaff, because it is electronics. I haven't had an opportunity to use chaff. Too much, at least. Bathroom, curry. Provides intense refreshment. Mm-hmm. If we ever end up needing it. I think we're done. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at that. That's a railgun.
Take out the chrysalis. That thing needs to be eliminated once and for all. Those rounds will chew through any wall you try to hide behind. Fog's getting thick. Careful you don't lose sight of that chopper. The chopper had a red lamp on it. You should be able to see that through the fog.
Oh no. Don't say Che gun with that jolly sound in your voice. How do I lock this on? God damn it. Oh, they got me.
Shake it off, Snake. Don't stop moving. Use the left stick to break free.
Please tell me that's accessible.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly.
It's singing to itself. Oh no.
The surround indicator lets you locate enemies even when you can't see them.
It's right there. Has to be.
Hit that thing with rockets.
Shit. Help! Shit.
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Oh, I can't hit for shit. Okay, I just have to track it. Come on.
They've okayed your request for a cardboard box. It'll be sent out shortly. Attack the AI pod to destroy its hatch. Get in the AI pod, otherwise it'll reactivate.
There we go. Whew. Almost got scared that I was blowing my legs off, but it worked. Okay, now time to extract. That's kind of an easier fight than the pupa though.
Pull out all the unlocked memory boards. Pull out the memory boards. All the unlocked boards will have icons over them. Any boards you remove can be used to build our own AI weapon. Memory boards have different functions according to the icons displayed over them. Go ahead and take whichever ones you want. If you attack parts on the exterior of the machine, the memory boards that control those parts should light up. You can tell what a memory board does by looking at its color when it lights up.
I just really wrecked the thing, didn't I? There's a way to make like specific boards light up, but I think it requires multiple people attacking it from the outside while you're inside. Like some boards can come online and not. Yeah, he is. He can do whatever he wants. He's a big man. And now we scrap all that. And there we go, that's chapter 2. Oh, right now?
Snake,
Took you a while.
She played me like a piano.
forget about it. You'll get him back.
She plays like a damn fiddle!
Do it.
I am not giving up.
All right then. I confirmed the location with Huey. The final testing base for Peace Walker is 15 miles to the north of that lab. It's an underground facility disguised as a rock quarry. All you need to do is sneak in and destroy the AI for good this time.
Right.
Snake, you can destroy it, right?
Yeah.
We all have our limits. Actions beyond our abilities.
Don't worry. I won't screw it up this time.
You're the one who killed the boss. Destroying that AI means reliving that memory.
It's just a machine.
Snake, I'm worried.
Worried?
For the same reason the CIA entrusted the nuclear launch to an AI. A man can condemn a handful of criminals to the death penalty if they're prepared to assume that responsibility. But who among us could do the same to hundreds of millions of innocent civilians? Who could reduce thousands of years of human history to ash in an instant? Could any flesh and blood human being make that decision? No way in hell.
Oh, definitely.
No one man could bear the burden of total genocide. It's what's allowed our cowardly species to survive all this time. But for a machine, willpower is no issue.
What are you saying, Kaz?
You're a hero, Snake, but you're not a machine.
That I can't destroy that thing?
That machine's not the problem. It's that the boss still lives inside of you.
Bullshit!
She's dead, Snake. It's time to come to terms with that. Let me put it another way. You've left everything behind. Your country, your identity, your past and ideals. But there's still one thing you haven't let go of.
What are you talking about?
The boss. You still haven't let her go. That's why you're so afraid to find out the truth about her. And that's what's holding you back from your future. Snake, she died a decade ago. How long can you live with a ghost?
Kaz, I thought I knew everything about her. But I still don't understand what happened to her at the end.
There, you're no different from that scientist woman.
When she didn't believe me, I realized something. That debriefing I heard could have been part of the cover story they made up. Now, even I'm not sure what her real intentions were. Why did she take that mission? How did she feel about dying? Why was I chosen?
You want to know the truth?
Ah!
The truth won't change the past. You still want to know?
No. I took on this mission for a kid who believes in peace.
Fine then. There's no point in arguing. Peace Walker is on the verge of completion. Come on, boss. Let's get to that base.
There we go. We got power unit, leg parts, and radome and railgun shit. I don't think we have full ones. There's just one of many parts. There we go, look at that. There we go, a little bit more. Ooh, Carl Gustav. Eventually you can make that thing Fulton. Which is increasingly stupid. Oh no. He died for shotgun ammo. Ah. Got so much. Top dogs are still good. I might do a couple of more. Just keep them going. Probably do that later. Let's ease on everything. Not terribly tempting. Let's have a look. So yeah, he's got nothing. 2 walker units, 2 for the power, 1 for the legs, 1 for the head. Okay. So we can, right now, with those 2, start doing some shit. Got that. It's 97. And that. Good. So technically if I grind it out, we could just start putting parts into it. I'll see if I want to do that or not. It's probably not going to happen tonight, because I gotta get up early tomorrow. Let's call it a night. We just finished chapter 2, so I think this is a good place than any. What noise is going on? See if they can do that. We're gonna lose a lot of people, but I think it's fine. Oh. Goddamn cable. What can we play? Could do this one. Yes, I wanna quit. There we go. Thanks for sticking around. I know it's not a long one, but I want to get some in tonight. And I gotta get up in the morning and fucking eat. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Thanks for sticking around. Good night. Go watch someone else. You fucks.